and they hate that.
Next, it might be the most anticipated regular season matchup ever. The Patriots hosting the defending champs and your Super Bowl 55 MVP. That's right, it's Tom Brady and the Bucs. Next.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Newton. And incomplete to open things up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Looking for White on the deep ball. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with White. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Newton. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Newton now to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that 1st drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. We get a peek at Tom Brady as he brings out this Tampa Bay offense. And Tom Brady in his 22nd season overall and his 2nd in Tampa Bay. Brady now on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. A gain of 6 there on 1st. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that 1st touchdown given up.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. That catch good for only a couple. This defense for the Patriots, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really...
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Newton. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Newton to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up second down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And a solid run down inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. On first down, it's Newton. This is White on the screen. The first down screen pass, good for 5. From the 17, Newton. This is caught. Touchdown! Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
It's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And now this pass brought in by Brown. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first. A second down carry for Procise. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. On 2nd and 9, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Brady. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Probably what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Evans once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now Brady again. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Brady. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Brady to throw again. And it's caught. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Slater on the return. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Newton. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Newton now to throw. Letting one go deep for his running back, White. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Newton throwing again. Escape, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, and this is caught by Evans. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. He'll dump it off to Procise. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The drive starts with a run by White. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. On 2nd and a yard, Newton. And this will be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Newton. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their...
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton, and caught by Henry. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the 50, Newton. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
So, 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. And he's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw, Newton.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Now it's Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. A handoff, Fournette running left. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady.
Again for Evans. This time he's got him.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Brady going to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Brady now on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, throw right side, taken in by Godwin. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Towards the end zone for Brown. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That time, a 9-play drive. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be. Forced out to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Newton to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing is Newton. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Pats are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down, Brady, and that's complete to Brown. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Kyle Van Noy in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Throwing here, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Here's Newton. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and that will extend this big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down.